Hey, I'm Laura Veglia. I'm in your Literary Cultural Studies class with Professor Ray. You might have noticed me sitting in the front on my computer typing away because I don't pay attention in class. No, really, I do. But I decided that as part of the class, I would make video blogs, vlogs, so to speak, to respond to what we're talking about, what's happening in the news, the media in general, issues like that. The reason I chose this outlet was because lately I've really not been watching the news very much or reading the newspaper. I've been staying informed, but I've gotten my media more and more so from the internet. Even on the internet, I've started to move away from newspaper sites such as the NewYorkTimes.com or even our local newspaper, the StandardSpeaker.com. We called it the Substandard Speaker, FYI. So instead of the actual physical newspapers, I've started looking at more internet blogs or news aggregators such as Google News, or even some video blogs like on YouTube, especially ones that deal with news and politics. And that really is a huge change in media for me. Like, the only news I really watch on TV anymore is The Daily Show with Jon Stewart or The Colbert Report. Love Stephen Colbert. But what really fascinates me about the internet is how it sort of lent itself to this new form of media, this new way that we could express ourselves as a people. And I think that will play a big part in this new election, that people actually feel like they have a little bit more power to change public opinion. For instance, the Numa video on YouTube, like, everyone's seen that. Everyone knows what that is. Even people that don't really go on the internet that often are familiar with it. So if he was able to have that kind of effect on our culture, imagine what someone could have in regards to politics or in regards to public policy. And I think that represents a big change for our society, one that has to take place at some point. Really, we have this new outlet to get our opinions out and to tell other people the way we feel. And that it's very liberating in this day and age in which we feel so separated, in a sense, that we actually can connect to other people through videos or through vlogs or through websites, anything like that. And that's what I hope to do with this vlog. Again, I hate that term, vlog. Ugh. So, on to the election. I agree with what Professor Ray said, that things are certainly not over after Election Day, when we have our new president, our shiny new president, with the new car smell and such. The new president smell, I suppose you would say. And, like, what we really have to remember is our government isn't just a president. We aren't in a monarchy. We have a Congress. We have, the House of Representatives, and we have the Senate. And everyone just forgets about them. Everyone forgets about the Supreme Court. They just think, oh, here's our shiny president. He'll take care of everything. But it's funny, like, we were actually discussing the same thing in my U.S. politics class, that the Senate, I should say. The Senate has so much power, and they should really have more power, but I don't know if they're afraid of Bush or what, but they aren't, like, standing up to the man, or they don't care enough to stand up. But yeah, like, they're responsible for laws, they're responsible for new policies, so that's really what we should be focusing on in the upcoming 4 years, after the presidential race is all over and done with. We have to focus on all of the other elected officials, because our government needs work from the bottom up, in my opinion, at least. What was that about not putting a spin on the vlog, The spin's coming through already, I guess. So I guess that's it for this week. This was intended to be more of an introduction vlog than anything else. I'm hoping to be able to do it after every class, but I'll at least do one a week. And also, my project for this week, I'm going to try and record Professor Ray's lecture and upload it somewhere so you guys could listen to it if you want, or you could send it to your friends, put it on your iPod, your iPad, whatever. But yeah, so I will see you guys in class. Hope you watched this, didn't find it too boring. Have a nice college experience.